I'm on my muddies, I'm back on the road. Wait, I feel like Cash and Chow. It's too slizzy when I get around. She, when I'm, said she never been a. She not alone, yeah, she came with a buddy. My back cause I know it get ugly and I'm getting.
We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to extend a very special welcome to Miss T. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. I see you're repping your squad. Tell us a little bit about your jersey.
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W. And we're also joined by two of our 2K TV teammates, Blake and Brian. How you guys doing today?
Introduce touchdown and 5 for your Detroit Pistons. At center, 7 feet 1 inch. Number 27, Rudy Gobert. At small forward, at 6'6" Number 7, DeMar DeRozan. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 23, Anthony Davis. Starting at point, 6'3" Number 18, Tazeen. The other guard at 6'9", number 33, Magic Johnson. The head coach of your home team, once again, your Detroit Pistons.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston, we've got George, and it's Bird in at small forward. And for Detroit, we've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Johnson. And it's Billups in at the point. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah. This should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows. It shows off what they can do down low.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Pass to Johnson. Davis down low. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I respect the defender's enthusiasm, but Davis is too skilled for that to stop his shot.
Here's Bird, defended by DeRozan. Bird, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Davis. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Inside. Eaton's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Johnson. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Billups. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Johnson, following the bucket by Boston. Throws it up high, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. Taking a look at Boston, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
Well, for the Celtics, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
They've got plenty of time left to get back to being the team we thought they'd be heading into the year, but they better do it quick.
Here's Kuzi. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Robert Parrish, 1 shot.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Detroit calls timeout. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Now here's DeRozan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. From deep three-point range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
I'd like to know what he was thinking. Did he think? Nah, he couldn't have thought that was a good shot. That was an awful shot.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
So it's Detroit now. The Celtics making their last shot. Puts up a deep three. Kept alive by Boston. Second chance shot. Oh, and Johnson with a block. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Here's Eden. Parrish, pass to George. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's Detroit with the ball. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Last time they met in Boston.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Celtics on D. Here's DeRozan. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Again, the miss by Boston. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Davis. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Davis has got his third basket on the night right there. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Here's Kuzi. Yet to see a basket. And it's Bird missing. On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Billups. This one for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
George peels it out a bit. Shot to stop the run. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it. And he'll shoot one more at the line. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. With the regular season wrapping up now, Richard, should the top team start getting ready for the postseason?
Not just yet, BA, because that could cause a letdown heading into the playoffs, which is the last thing these teams would want to have happen.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. With the drive, here's Parrish. That one goes. Count it. Parrish has got 5 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Outside Johnson. Here's Gobert, and rejected. Down low. Here's George. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's just a bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss him.
And finished off by Davis.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Brown passes to Eaton. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And that misses. That would have put them up. To the inside, Davis.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Kuzi. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Celtics trail by 4. Davis out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Johnson. And it's Phillips in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at the Pistons, a fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference.
Well, I think for the Pistons, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Bird. He had 19 points in the win against Indiana, and he gets it to go.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Phillips' shot is off. Celtics trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Kuzi. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Soft touch on the finger roll. Always such a pretty shot.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Gobert up top. Oh! Gobert hammers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
And the Celtics call time here. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
All right, let's have a look at which team scored the most second chance points in the second half of the season. 5th best, Boston.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. 5 to shoot. Well, Graham, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And he makes both free throws.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
A premier player in this league, Davis, with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
Knocks down the long J. Bird's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Pass to Billups. Back to Johnson. Now here's Davis. Davis drawing the double team. Johnson for three. They get it back. AD beasting down low.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Cousy. Bob Cousy. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
DeRozan down low, fires from the wing, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Bird, defended by DeRozan. Bird passes to Cousy. The rebound by Detroit. And here's Johnson. Pass to Billups. Here's Walton. Outside Johnson. Oh, got a piece of it. Brown with it. No made baskets yet. Puts up a 3. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Wow, Brown drills it from way out, showing off that limitless range.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
The Celtics making a switch here. George is checked in. Goes up at the stripe. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got 7 points.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Detroit calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Now here's Johnson. 1:33 left in the second period. Pass to Walton. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much side you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And that one's good. Parrish.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Johnson passes to Butler. Back to Johnson. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Boston now. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Now George. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Pass to Eaton. The 3 is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And you think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Now here's Davis. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Celtics up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. And they turned it on during that second quarter, turning that deficit into a lead and playing with confidence. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end, getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot in the 60s. I'm sure they're getting an earful in the locker room. Amazing they've been able to keep it close. Boy.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. We've got Paul George, and it's Kuzi in at the 1. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Bob Kuzi, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Billups to the paint. Here's Gobert. Blocked. George against Johnson. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Boston no good that time either.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Good on the bucket. Phillips has got 14.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Eaton. He's got 5. Back to George. Pass to Kuzi. The 15-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Give him 8 points now.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
George with the block.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
Here's Kuzi. Give him 8 points now. Bird. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Davis misses.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's Kuzi. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. And it's blocked by Davis. Pass to Billups. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Timeout called. The Celtics. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Magic Johnson.
And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's George. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's just so hard to stop without fouling. I mean, George can beat you with length, with skill, and with intelligence.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
George, 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Good on both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to DeRozan. There's Davis with the 3. It's rebounded by Pierce.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
George's shot is good. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Phillips. Offensive board. Celtics lead by 6. Now here's George. Pass to Kuzi. Back to George. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
It seems like George could do this all night. He just keeps finding shots.
Here's Billups. 17 points in the game. It's stolen. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's a 10-point Celtic lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to George. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, the long arms, it's difficult to protect your shot from Gobert's reach.
And it's Bird missing. Detroit has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Detroit with the ball. They still need this. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
George outside. Eaton can't hit. Pistons trail by 7. DeRozan right side. And again, it's Detroit.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Here's Kuzi. He's got 10. For 3, George. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Johnson passes to Gobert. Get out of Gobert's way. Wow.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
Pass to Bird. Shoots over Davis. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 16 points now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And the Celtics another 3.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Boston out in front, up by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Pistons. They've got Johnson. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Hamilton in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Johnson. Back to Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Celtics, Brown. Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
The Pistons making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And both free throws good for Brown. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Hamilton to the inside. Here's Walton. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brown finds George. Back to Brown. Pass to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. Count it. Good.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Now here's DeRozan. Here's Walton. Back to DeRozan. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, DeRozan. DeRozan. One shot.
That's good from DeRozan.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Now here's George, tightly guarded. Offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it. At the line for the Celtics, Harris. Robert Parrish, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Pistons trail by 9. Pass to Butler. Now Gobert. Down low. Here's Walton. Ooh, Whiteside with the defensive effort.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
For 3, George got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
With an efficient jump shot and limitless confidence, man. I'll tell you what, George is a threat from just about anywhere on the floor.
Now here's DeRozan to the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Celtics lead by 12. Here's Bowen. Over to the wing. Pass to Brown. DeRozan against George. He was all alone on that one. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Well, that was clearly a foul. 4th personal foul. Team second. At the line for Detroit.
First free throw is good.
A premium talent in this league. DeRozan about as valuable as they come.
And the Pistons making a change here. DeRozan hits them both. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. George passes to Bowen. Detroit with a rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over George. And that one's good. DeRozan.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
A chance to get a quick injury report. We've got a chance to check up on Anthony Davis' status. Allie?
The head athletic trainer for the Pistons provided some information. And this one, not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny bone. And with the playoffs looming, the last thing he wants to deal with is this injury. Hopefully he doesn't miss the postseason. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Greg.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Boston calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things.
Up top, DeRozan! DeRozan! Wow!
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Here's Bird. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Billups. And the Pistons, another three!
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Going inside. Here's Kuzi. It's blocked by Gobert. Inside, DeRozan. DeRozan getting his feet wet in the paint.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Kuzi, pass to Eden. Here's Kuzi. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. He gets it in there.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Eden. To the wing on the left.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
DeMar DeRozan jumper is off the edge. It's money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
Here's Bird. So it's Boston with the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Gradually we elevating, motivation, hard work and dedication, life lessons, ain't no better education, no half-stepping, I'm betting on me like it's waiting and waiting and waiting.